So this isn't a subtraction, it's actually an addition. We're going to have an extra channel.
I think this is going to make a really, really big difference.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Examine Life Daily. I'm Autumn, and I'm coming at you from Arizona.
And I'm Bob, and I am in Pahrump, Nevada, someplace I really enjoy, but I'm far, far away from Autumn, so we're doing a Zoom.
Yes, so this is a new format we haven't done yet, but we have a big announcement to share with you guys. So we wanted to basically try this format out and share our announcement with you.
So I've been on YouTube for about 10 years now on cheap RV living. I started there and am still there, of course. I'm there just all the time, it seems like. And one of the things that I have noticed over the years is it's very important that when you put out a video, that you give it what I call breathing room. You don't put out another video right on top of it because the new video you put out will really greatly diminish the video that you already had out. That's been a kind of a rule that we have run Cheap RV Living by. We don't put out videos back to back. But I've always really wanted to do a quote of the day. And so we've gone back and forth. Autumn and I have talked about it, and we've talked about what's going to hurt the video before, but we had always decided that it was going to be better just to have it all wrapped up in one channel. But now that we've been doing it for a while, we're having some second thoughts. What are you thinking, Autumn?
Yes, thank you, Bob. So, one of the things that we really discovered through having the quote of the day, as well as having a conversation video mixed in, is we are our greatest competition. So, we've really been kind of experimenting and toying with how do we have a channel that has room to grow and also still have a quote of the day? Because having too many videos released too consistently isn't working on the algorithm. As I said, we're competing with ourselves. Having too few videos won't allow a channel to flourish. So we have actually decided to have a new quote of the day channel that we're going to launch at the new year. Bob, do you want to tell folks about that?
So we're going to have just a quote of the day channel, and it will be we don't know, we don't even know the name yet. We haven't really given it much thought. Probably quote of the day, something really creative like that. The new channel will just be quotes. There won't be anything else, and we will then put a lot of focus on creating new content on this old channel, The Examined Life Daily. So how will that work then, Autumn?
The Examine Life Daily isn't going anywhere. We're just not going to have daily videos. We're still going to have conversation videos. We are going to have even other videos that we release. You might even see a quote of the day thrown up on the Examine Life Daily. By not having daily videos, it gives us room to experiment with what you guys like most. It gives us room to be able to interact with you more through the comment section. And then we're going to experiment. We're just going to basically see what our personal bandwidth is in terms of the work capacity that we have, how we're best able to interact with you guys. We're going to see what you're liking. We're going to see what the algorithm is liking. So it's kind of a time of experimentation, but we will be here. We're going to have primarily conversation videos, maybe longer form teaching videos. Bob is really excited about a video segment where there's specific exercises, and I can't wait till we dive more into that. I know, Bob, do you want to share any about that? Because that's been on your mind for a while.
It has been. I've been thinking about starting this channel for a very, very long time. I started collecting quotes with the idea of doing a quote of the day. I've been collecting quotes for at least 10 years. And so I got a lot of quotes, and that's how we can do 365 at a time. Uh, but one of the ideas I've had is teaching, just like we're doing now. And then when Autumn came in with her background and with her amazing heart of love, I just knew we were going to be able to do some really good teaching videos that would make lives better. Would maybe in a tiny little bit we can contribute to make your life a little bit better. But a third segment I've always wanted is practices, because it's not enough to watch a quote. It's not enough to teach and listen and learn. You have to put things into practice. And with Autumn's background in actual, therapeutic practices, oh, I'm just so excited to put in a practice and a practical way to change your life every single week. So I'm really looking forward to doing that. And
From the very beginning, our earliest videos, Bob has talked about the head is where we learn things. The heart is what moves us to basically let love move through us. And then the hands, the action. Isn't there a quote by Bill Wilson about how the spiritual life is a life of action or something along those lines?
the spiritual life is not a theory. We have to live it. And that is the key to living your very best life is not a theory, not ideas, practice. Daily putting one foot in front of the other and living what you believe. Faith that works.
And there are other videos that I've just been longing to do that by not having a daily video, it opens up room to have just some variety. So, for example, I would love to do some guided meditation and guided visualization where, there's pretty music in the background and there's just like a guided meditation. I would love to put those out from time to time. Many of you who've been with us from the beginning know that I was doing a daily reflection, which is kind of like a blessing or a prayer or even a little bit of a meditation. And so, even from time to time, throwing in those kind of things. So, by having essentially two channels, our quote of the day channels, where that's still coming out every single day, kind of like a daily reader on YouTube, the quote of the day will still be there. We're going to have that channel on January 1st. So, it's starting at the start of the year and it'll be a full 365-day cycle. So, the Examine Life Daily is still going to be very active. So stick around, stay here. You're just going to see some variety in our content. And I'm pretty darn excited about this, Bob. How about you?
Oh, yeah, I think this is going to make a really, really big difference. I think we'll reach more people. We put all this work into it. We really do want to make the maximum difference for the maximum number of people. And this is how we're going to do it.
So I want to share with folks how much head, heart, and hands Bob has put into making this channel exist. It truly is a work of love from Bob. So, Bob, I want to thank you for that. And what I want to share is in an already extremely busy schedule, when you're attempting to retire, you've basically given yourself a whole second job. And I know this comes from a place of love. And the quote of the day and the Examine Life Daily, they're channels of heart. And they wouldn't exist if it wasn't for like the great love that you have, Bob, in just wanting to make the world a better place.
I really have come to believe in the Chinese proverb that says, if you want to be happy for an hour, take a nap. If you want to be happy for a day, go fishing. If you want to be happy for a year, get married. But if you want to be happy for a lifetime, serve someone else. And that has been my life's experience that when you love and care about others and you offer yourself to them in love, that's the way to have a good life. So I'm really very, very selfish. I'm giving myself the best possible life.
It is an honor to work on this channel with you, Bob. It's an honor to work on this channel with you folks. And we're just excited to do more. So this isn't a subtraction, it's actually an addition. We're going to have an extra channel. We're going to be able to have new material as a result of not having daily videos. But the daily videos will be there starting January 1st. So as soon as we know the channel name, we haven't even determined that yet. But once we determine that, then we'll let you know. It'd be helpful to hear from you guys. What have been some of your favorite things about the channel so far? What makes you come back if you come back regularly? And what kind of things would you like to see? The sky's the limit. Throw out ideas, we're definitely open. And I got to say, I've told this to Bob so many times. Our comment section is beautiful. We have such kind, supportive hearts in the comment section. And eventually, in time, again, there's always just a time constraint, but in time, I'd love to find ways to bring more of a community atmosphere. So that is also on our docket because conversations can only flow so much in the YouTube comments. What does flow is absolutely beautiful. I love seeing the kindness, the support, just the camaraderie you guys give one another. That is incredibly moving to see.
So we're actually going to start these changes November 1st. We will go down to maybe one or two quotes of the day until January 1st. And then January 1st, we'll start the new channel. That will give us the time between now and January 1st including the holidays and everything else we're doing, which is a couple things here and there. That will give us time to get that channel up and running.
We will still have a conversation video once a week with Bob and I, in addition to the one or two quotes of the day per week. So we're still going to have regular, consistent content here on this channel. It just won't be daily.
If you got anything out of this video, like us on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up button. That's always a very good thing. And we'll talk to you on the next video. See you then.